even for the internet, this was a pretty amazing amount of hatred. But
well,
I
I
say
don't know.
that the trailers that I watched did not get me excited about the movie.
Yeah, but few trailers get you excited about movies.
All
You're
the
very
time.
picky when it comes to movies.
Yeah, but that's not the point. I'm like, okay, the Guardians of the Galaxy one was silly, but I'm more stoked for that movie than I thought I was going to be.
Yes, but it's Guardians of the Galaxy, so that's a different subject.
Well, yeah, but I'm like,
Again, you're picky about movies.
yeah, but the original two Ghostbusters are some of my favorite movies of all time. So I'm kind of, I'm going to be more critical of any remake or reboot because it's a property. Well, I mean, look at, get me frothing at the mouth. Just mention the Ninja Turtles reboots.
Yeah,
And all
don't
that
even go there.
bullshit crap.
No, not even.
Yeah, but I mean that's.
Well, I do see what they did and why they did it. It was still kind of silly. I still can't
Michael
agree.
Bay can go
Although,
suck a bag of. Yeah.
well, you may say that, but he makes a lot of money for people.
Yeah.
And so he will continue to make movies.
That's why only reason why he's allowed to make movies is because he makes stuff that
People like.
will see and yeah, at the expense of anybody who might actually have a lasting memory of the property.
Yeah, well, lasting memory should stay that way.
Yeah, well, it's hard.
I'm afraid that's true. Even if you go back and watch the old stuff that we used to think was amazing, it's pretty painful. We've gone over this before.
Oh yeah,
It's
most of this
painful as
which-
all hell.
which is why I don't need any reminders that I need to put on my rose tinted glasses. Excuse me.
Is that it? We done? Or do we gotta go kill someone else now?
Well, no, that's There's no other quests.
Okay, well, let's check our quest log here.
It does not.
Blazed Mountain.
Quest log is not letting us go to not Shadow Moon Valley, Netherstorm or anything yet.
I guess we gotta do the ones up further up north. The in Evergrove.
Well, yeah, let's go to Realm. Of course, there's more quests. I'm like, wait a minute, we can't be done. This is only the. Although, God, can you imagine that without flying would have taken. It took us forever to get to max level. We didn't deal with all that crap.
We also didn't have max level. Also in 4 levels. So.
Yes. And more importantly, in 2 levels, Northrend.
Yep. And I think let's see how long. You know what? We still got another 20-something levels before our weapons crap out on us.
Or until we pay for the upgrade to them.
Yeah, that too. Okay, so once I land, I'll be right back. I gotta get a drink.
Okay.
My Invisalign trays are sucking the moisture out of my mouth at a pretty hardcore level.
That's fine. I'll just run around and pick up all the quests.
That being said, Supergirl was actually this isn't bad.
I do need to watch that. I've heard good
She
enough.
does a very good Supergirl Clark Kent transfer thing. She does a good job on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know, but this season they actually have Superman in the show,
That's what I've heard.
and he's pretty good. He does the gracious star. Oh, Jesus. He does the gracious star thing graciousness pretty. I'm great, and everybody else is great too because blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And actually, they have Martian Manhunter, and he does a really kick-ass job.
Does he?
Yep. They don't. I'm curious as how often they'll actually show him transforming, but as far as because cost and all.
Oh
See
yeah.
how long.
I'm sure that's expensive as hell.
Yeah. Where is the? Are you? No. Where's the repair guy? Let's see here.
There was one around there because I used them.
No. You're not it, are you?
Do you have the tracker on?
Yeah. No. I didn't want to, but I'm gonna have to. See, it's easier this way. is. That was down to like 48%.
No, jeez. Yeah.
Apparently, our yes, kitty cat. I see you. I see you. I do. I really do. Great. I just screwed up something again. Wow, I am just. Great. You. I apparently have to get rid of the cell gray macro.
Why? What happened?
It tried equipped and everything.
Oh, because you weren't at an actual. Yeah.
I was at a vendor.
Not maybe not the right vendor.
I was at a weapons vendor.
Weird. Yeah, that's why I switched to the add-on. Much better than the macro. Mostly because it's safer.
I believe it. And then as I was trying to get rid of it, I was selling everything by mistake. And all that good time stuff. I think that's everything. Is enough, I guess. Equipment. Save.
What brings you here?
Yesterday was awful.
Why?
70 was like 80 something degrees out.
Well, see, yesterday was terrible because it was fucking London. I don't know about you, but we had like fog all day long.
We didn't have fog, but it was
We
just
had...
warm, stinking warm.
Oh no!
Constantly.
Yesterday it was supposed to be in the 70s. Yesterday it was 55, and ridiculous fog.
Really? See, here it was 80 something.
Yeah. Today was really hot, but yesterday was, I don't know what happened, but they totally messed up on their weather report for yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. Kitty cat. Okay, so I guess we're doing whatever's next. Let's see here. So what would you like to do first?
Well, I came down to where... Oh, here we go. Fly down to me for time for negotiation. Because the dude we need to negotiate just finally walked underneath. Did you get credit for that?
Yep.
Oh, good. Well, that was one of the easiest ones ever. Might as well try it in while we're right here, just in case there's a fog.
Man, we are so lazy. It's like, oh, we gotta walk somewhere?
Ooh, that opened up 2 of them. Look at that. All right.
There's a, well, 2 things. One, I have a visual poster that tells you how stormtroopers are actually good at shooting.
What?
Yep. And I will show it to you when you get here. But it actually makes some massively compelling arguments. You're just like, yeah, okay, I get it. You're just like, oh, okay. So I could try to explain it, but it's probably better if I just showed you.
Fair enough. All right.
Unless I like did it right now, but that's not fair to the rest of the people. And the other one, how do I get rid of it there? So we just kill all these guys, huh? And there was another thing I was going to say. What was it?
No idea.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the nice thing is we can just lay waste to things with nobody's business. Really, one net out of all of that? Lame.
I've only gotten one net. Period.
Yoja.
So have you heard the rumors that the big announcement for BlizzCon is going to be Diablo 4?
I did hear the rumors.
I don't agree. They had a lot of like, here's why, and I'm just like, I don't agree with any of that.
Right?
Because you got like a bag of dice or something, and the D4 was weird looking, and I'm just like, they showed me they showed the D4s. I'm like, that's the way they look. There's nothing wrong with that dice. And even they were just like, what's that?
It's a bunch of crazy people.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes as much sense as anything because they just released an expansion for WoW, so there was really no point in them announcing the next one.
Right.
So, Diablo makes sense. Yeah, because I mean, StarCraft 2 is still going strong.
People are like Warcraft 3, Warcraft 4. I think people are pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
Maybe they're gonna redo. I know of a lot of people who really, really like Overwatch. They just can't get enough of it, right?
Sure.
I also know an equal number of people are just like, I can't stand this game.
Well, it's a first-person.
It's less of it, but these same people play first-person shooters. Mm. There's something in the actual game itself that they just don't like, in the way it's played and everything.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm just like, and to me, frankly, it always felt like half a game anyway.
I mean, I enjoyed it with that when we were playing the beta, whatever.
Yep.
It was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, but I mean, was it any more fun than like playing any other first-person shooter?
No.
I mean, you could play Battlefield 4 and you probably have just as much interaction with it.
Probably. I do miss Team Fortress.
And to be honest, this has a lot of Team Fortress-esque atmosphere.
Yeah, it's got that.
So I got all the nets. Do you?
Yep.
So we're done?
No, we need 6 Ruin Orc Claws.
See, I don't need any of that.
You don't have that quest?
I might not.
Because it's creating the pendant. It says, with the creating the pendant, it says 1 Harbinger pendant, but in order to make the pendant, you have to get the claws.
I got the poacher from Ashes, Lil, and we're creating the pendant. I have to find a pendant.
Yeah, you're on.
Select the claws. I gotta find the claws. What the claws look like here?
You get them from the Arakoa guys that we're killing.
Yeah, but what do they look like? I mean, maybe I don't have any.
You don't have any yet, because we haven't done the part yet.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Hard to believe that we're like 2 months away from Christmas.
Yep. Yes, we are.
Great news! I am 1 week away from bonus check. It's like, yay! Which slightly makes up for the fact that I just put $360 into my car because the muffler fell off.
You and your car.
I know, right? Well, to be fair, this is an older car, so it's gonna.
Yeah, but you've only had it for a little while.
Year and a half.
Well, so that's exactly it.
Yeah. So.
See, I'm very much of the opinion, and this is one that is not true, rational, or even really plausible. Once you buy a car, you should be able to stick with it till till either you rust away or it does.
Well, the problem is that's what it's doing, is it's rusting away. So.
No, but I mean, like, a car should stay with you forever.
Right. Well,
you should never have to buy
the guy who's had like 2 cars his whole life.
That's true.
So.
But I'm also very easy on my cars, so.
Yeah, you have like 0 commute.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I've heard somewhere. Someone once told me that having zero commute is actually pretty bad for a car.
It is, because it doesn't give your car time to warm up, especially in the wintertime.
Yep. Which is why I generally let my car run for like 10 minutes before I even get in it during the winter.
Yeah, good idea.
and so, like, okay, so I drive 4 minutes to work, and it's on for 12 minutes. Uh-huh.
Just, well, at least you let it warm up. Some people don't even.
So I got the claws. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
I have
I
some.
need 2 more. I got 2 more claws. I need 2 more.
I need 3 more. Because
3
the
more.
drop rate is terrible.
1 more. Yep. I need 1 more.
I need 2 more now.
I got all my claws. Oh, if I make dependent, do you get credit? Let's find out. Oh, no. We got to go to the circle. I guess not. All right. Is this the circle over here?
I don't know. It's a
Let's find
circle.
out. It is. That is indeed a circle.
So stand there and try it.
Oh, I remember now what I was gonna. So there was a. Did I get it?
No, I did not get credit for that.
Oh, get it.
I did, however, get the pendant.
There we go. There, done. So it was. This is another Pinterest thing. Where it was like.
Before you start that, real quick, sorry. Do you want to turn these in, or do you want to go up and do the other 2 and then come back and turn them all in?
Let's just go. Let's go up there and turn them.
Do the other ones?
Do the other ones. It was like one of those. This is a bunch of words. It was like, what is my kid's kid really? What is my kid going to tell their kids when they're like trying to tell how hard they had it? I had to wait something like I had to wait till I was in the 4th grade for my first phone.
Yeah.
And sometimes our Wi-Fi didn't even work upstairs.
Yes. Oh God.
When you really think about it, you're just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. What are you going to tell the kids now? It's like, yeah, we had to wait till we were 10 before we got our phones. Like,
Oh, my kids are going to wait a whole lot longer than that.
yeah, well, you say that when you aren't married, going out with, or have kids.
Yeah, well, they make phones specifically so that kids can only call 4 numbers. That's what they're going to get.
Again, you say that in your current bachelor position. Wait until you have kids and with a wife and all this other stuff, and see how well it lasts.
Bah! She's going to know the rules.
Yeah. There's another one. I love this one. So this will blow your mind a little bit. It's like, what is it? Intelligence is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting a tomato in a fruit salad.
Yeah.
But really, what really blows your mind though is wondering if ketchup is a smoothie. See what I mean?
Not wrong, but
Exactly. That's exactly my point. I was just like, well, strictly speaking.
technically correct. Not that we want to admit it.
What do you think? That was pretty funny, I thought.
Yep. Oh, it was like what was it? Explaining D&D stats by using a tomato.
Oh, I never heard this.
Let's see if I remember. Strength is the ability to crush a tomato. Dexterity is the ability to throw a tomato. Constitution is the ability to eat a bad tomato and not get sick. Intelligence is knowing what a tomato is. Wisdom is knowing when not to eat the bad tomato. And then charisma is the ability to sell a tomato. Oh shoot! No, I'm sorry. Hang on. Let me see if I can
That's
find
pretty
it.
close. That's close enough, I think.
No, because there's actually a punchline to that whole thing.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it. Give me one sec. Just 'cause I have to because. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, strength is being able to crush a tomato. Dexterity is being able to dodge a tomato. Constitution is being able to eat a bad tomato. Intelligence is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing not to put tomato in a fruit salad. Charisma is being able to sell a tomato-based fruit salad. And the thing underneath was, well, actually, a tomato-based fruit salad would simply be salsa. And then one person underneath goes, "Ha! I found the bard."
Yeah. Tomato-based salad would be salsa. That's pretty good. I like that a lot, actually.
Yep. Oh, I laughed pretty hard. I kind of murdered that one when I first said it because I forgot about the salad part.
Oh, it's good enough. I got it.
So, but yeah, that was just one of those you're like.
Yep. That's good.
Dang.
Although I don't think I'll use that as a way of explaining D&D stats, though.
pretty damn funny. Right
Although it does.
now.
It is